All right, we are here. It is Z1 Randomizer 2. We've been battling a barrage of technical difficulties over the course of the evening, and we appreciate you being here with us. Alongside Boof and Boom, I'm Ferran Burgundy, and we have race number 2 in this best of 3 coming for you over on Speed Gaming 2. You might have missed it earlier. Imasock taking game 1 over cantaloupeme and has the advantage here. Another Imasock win advances to the next round of the tournament. A cantaloupeme victory here will set up a deciding game 3 at a date and time yet to be determined.
Yep, and I have released the runners, so hopefully we will get to see a start screen soon. And folks, thank you so much for your patience. You know, streaming is as streaming does, and we've had a night.
All right, not too far from vanilla start here as we have the wood sword acquired here. Oh, Mr. Woodchuck fell asleep.
That's okay, we're not going to wake him. It's late.
It is.
All right, and... Oh, for gosh sakes.
We have the white sword item at vanilla start, and it's the white sword.
Well, you see, this is just fabulous, because if you find, like, some take-any's in open caves, you're golden. You do your restart, and then you go get Betty and a candle.
Well, there's also no guarantee that it'll be a right off the bat 4-heart woods or 4-heart white sword. Easy for me to say. My brain apparently fell asleep and is right there by Mr. Woodchuck.
Oh, mine hasn't been here since, like, yesterday, so you are just fine. Remember, I thought arrows were flying across Sock's screen earlier.
I mean, they were, just not by Sock's release.
Okay, well, at least the moblins are outside now, so if I see an arrow flying through the dungeon, I know it's, you know, okay.
Pricey shops so far.
Key's not bad at 83. Anything under 100, and I'm a happy woman. Alright, so there we go. We got some lovin's. I don't know, do you think it's worth a retry to see if you... Oh, yeah, go try up 4, and if it is, fine, then do a retry. And then go get Betty. And then you got your candle, and then you just burninate the countryside. Yep, and power bracelets start, as Chad has noted. So we've got a croissant. Do we have breakfast? Oh, yes!
Oh!
Come on, do the retry, because then you get the candle! Because this is not a hard overworld to do that. You could have exploration in your pocket already.
Neither runner going for that, at least at the moment here.
Well, shoot.
Well, there's a level 9, and we see the entry over on the left side. Possible first quest or shape 9?
Oh, I can't tell, and I don't even bother trying. I rely on chat.
Chat's saying looks kind of shapy from the entranceway, but time will tell.
Alright, so general consensus, yes, is shapes.
So Imasock is saving after the money pickup here.
Alright, those aren't bad hints.
I mean, that 61's kind of up there.
You get back down there and check your sword!
Yeah, Imasock has not checked the vanilla location, and Cantaloupe, gotta have heart.
I know, this is a very loving seed, but I mean, now I'm perplexed. I'm going to ask both runners the same question. Like, At least Cantaloupe, because Cantaloupe found out you could pick up the White Sword at 4 hearts, and the Take Any was easily accessible. So why not retry and get yourself a candle? Unless they know something I don't. Which
Well,
my Zelda
maybe there's
knowledge...
a chance here. Cantaloupe not going to retry.
Yeah.
And Sock, meanwhile, avoided Vanilla Start, which has a 4-heart White Sword.
Alright, where is our Any Roads going today?
Up near Casino Corner.
And it looks like Sock is getting Forbidden Spot out of the way. Or, not Forbidden, Forgotten out of the way first.
Cantaloupe didn't try to pirouette the door.
And we have immediate divergence, as Sock is going over to Death Mountain, as Cantaloupe is still going to collect some of these Any Roads.
Error purchase on Sock's side.
Yeah. That's the one thing I'm going to be slightly ragey about, is you could have had a candle and Betty and lots of hearts.
And Cantaloupe picking up bait, as we have one of our door repairs. It looks like, oh, it's one off of max, minus 24.
Alright, does the graveyard hold anything fun today? So far just mid-secrets, and 36 is really not bad for the middle.
Certainly not bad at all, and we have another mid-secret for 36.
Oh,
Big box.
look at all of the delicious things this seed is giving.
It's even giving things to runners don't want to take. And yeah, I don't know if you're going to be able to pirouette this one.
And I wasn't looking at Imasock. Where was level 3? Oh wait, we already found level 3, never mind.
Yeah, that goes up in Casino Corner, as we have a trifecta of Troll Dongos.
Yes, to my knowledge, I think the Troll Dongo face is unique to Cantaloupe. I'm not sure if any other streamers use it. If they do, please let me know.
We're being told second quest first half, so darn.
Okay, so this is the A. Okay, cool. That is not cool. But I thought that was a floor heart. I'm gonna put it down with an almost certainty that there was a heart container on that floor. And then I love this. A bait purchase from Imasock as well. These runners know something we don't. This is fantastic. I love it.
Not sure what to make of it.
Well, you know me. Anytime there's the potential for a good bait block, I love to take it.
Oh, good point. They were both in 3 early, and they, I believe, know that it is a second quest 3. So they're just immediately thinking, okay, bait blocks are coming.
Which is fair, as second quest does have 2 in them. Because Vanilla set our first quest 7, I should say, has 1. And then there's 1 here in second quest 3.
Imasock takes a death thanks to a hug from a blue dark nut.
Down! Dang it, go down! He's not listening.
Yeah, Vanilla Start holds the white sword item, which is a white sword, and Imasock, I believe, has gone to every square surrounding it in the overworld, but has not gone to that particular square.
Yes.
For reasons unbeknownst to any of us.
Oh, I'm going to be having some questions at the end of this race. Save 62 rupees had you just checked the white sword. Yes, Boof is slightly triggered right now. But just a touch, because I mean, in all fairness, this is the second race. The seed bleed is real.
Oh, very true. There's our confirmation of the A, and here is level 8 on Stock's side. And it shapes.
All right, so
Yeah, I'm already getting a name for that ink blot.
me too. What's yours?
I'm going back to American Gladiators. That is where the gladiators stand for the assault game.
I like that. I was gonna say Unicorn Pac-Man.
That also could work.
Yes, or a Heckin' Narwhal. I like that too.
And that's what's fun about the Name That Ink Blot game, is you never know what is going to go through one's mind as Stock picks up the Triforce in a shoot room here in 8.
And see, Betty White's making things just so much nicer for Cantaloupe. And going back in, possibly. I mean, that's not this 8's not terrible. I guess there's a lot of rooms, but it's fairly linear, and I love like a good linear dungeon. It's like I don't gotta find a bomb hole, you know. I just gotta go up.
Yeah, I mean, the shape makes it look like there's, I mean, all told, there's 31 rooms. Could be worse.
All right, you and Laws both with like that, just looking at it for 5 seconds and knowing the room count. Like you two, I am impressed.
LOZ Cards fan and I we're just two unique individuals. That's we're both great at commentary. We both have the affinity for game shows. Both seemingly can just look at a shapes thing and be able to count the number of rooms. And we have a Stare Heart in 2.
So Yeah, I do believe there was another heart container on the floor, which Cantaloupe might have seen in the shoot room, so if he does not go back for it and just goes straight for the Triforce, then I know he saw it.
Oh, a Salvo snipe.
Yeah, unfortunately, because they do as much damage as, like, what, as a sword? No, is it a blue Lionel or a red Lionel sword beam with the Stalfos?
I don't know, but either way, it hurts.
Yes, that we can agree on. Alright, so Cantaloupe's still clearing rooms, which means he probably did not see the floor heart that I did. Unless I'm just seeing things again. This could be another Imasock has the arrows thing.
You did note earlier that the seed bleed is real.
I mean, this isn't seed bleed. This is just plain senility on my side.
I mean, I was trying to cover for you.
It's fine. I am old and I am okay with this.
And there is Tringle for place 2 for Cantaloupe.
And he up-aid without buying a candle. I am
Boof and Bloom
perplexed.
has questions.
Yeah, Boof is adding to this list of questions. No, I don't think Cantaloupe ever went back into that shoot room of 2, but I will bet some undetermined amount of money that there was a heart container on the floor there. I mean, is he maybe saving up for Blue Ring? What do we think Cantaloupe is doing, chat?
Well, if that were the case, then Cantaloupe wouldn't have bought that key and up-aid. Especially without getting a candle.
Unless the seed bleed and he thinks Red Candle is on the coast? I don't know.
Oh, well, that could be a possibility.
Alright, and chat is saying that we had
a red ring and 8, but it's on the other side of a shoot. Wow, game. Does it appear in the middle here? Yes, it
yeah,
does.
we have to. Okay, yep, still turning red. This is fine. Yeah, I believe that has to happen that way. Alright, there's Mags now. What is on our ladder spot today?
Over on the docks, we have some love. Vanilla love.
Yes, I don't think either runners have the randomized tunic colors on for rings. Otherwise, we'd be having some issues here.
We haven't had enough issues already thus far.
I know. Let's just toss this one on top of the pile. But this also, you know, works into my whole theory about the blending with the red ring turning you brown. Because as you remember, in Seed 1, Sock missed that wooden boomerang on the floor.
Here's Cantaloupe into 8.
So the question is he going to try Force and bail?
Just based on the red ring, we know that that's not a good idea.
Yep, so everybody get ready to yell at Cantaloupe if he dips after finding the Triforce.
Oh, we have a
Oh,
recorder here as well in 8.
very nice.
And then there's still the 4 item.
And potential staircase over here in the nubbin. Nope, nothing. But you see, this could be the Bob Ross moment where Cantaloupe now just clears out the bottom. Nope, this was not a happy accident. Or is it? I will say, though, the white sword is going to make combat a touch easier for him, although Sock with that red ring is able to soak up some damage, so...
Higher offense versus higher defense.
Oh, so you gotta go through this in order to find the shoot room with the red ring. Oh, no!
Oh, game has jokes.
I know, but is he gonna dip? Oh, he's going back in! We know this is good! And Sock is still looking for a staircase. I mean, at this point, you've committed so much time. Oh, no, Cantaloupe! No, 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 no! Down, down, down! Veron, he's not going down.
I know. I'm just letting you. I'm letting you vamp on the yelling because.
I mean, I know that Cantaloupe is a good player, great player, fantastic player, all the wonderful adjectives I can ascribe to him. But, I mean, it's Red Ring, and I know he's not going to turn brown.
It's the same situation for Sock and the white sword.
I know, I've got different reasons to yell at both of them tonight, don't worry.
There's the pickup of the recorder for Cantaloupe.
Alright, well here's a question of preference then, for you and for chat. Would you rather have the red ring or the white sword?
Yes is not an acceptable answer.
Yes is perfectly acceptable answer.
But if it's an either-or situation, that's where it gets tough, because my dodging ability isn't that great, but then again, my combat isn't that great either. So it's kind of the lesser of two evils.
We do have the smart behinds in chat who are saying red sword and white ring respectively, and I respect that. But yeah, like, Cantaloupe is getting through this dungeon much faster. I mean, yes, we know for Cantaloupe it's not going to be the end of the world if he doesn't pick up the red ring, but it's just... It's just unfortunate that the Triforce room was a shoot room right before the red ring.
And there may be a little bit of recency bias as well, as race 1, Cantaloupe lost by ditching 8 early, and turned out that the bow was in 8 in the first race.
And speaking of dipping, Sock has left 8, and I don't think he found anything else. Okay, and I think possibly there was a ladder block to the rest of these two little nubbins here.
Yep, there's a Chevy room.
Alright, so you've dug most of this 8. Yep, he's dipping. So, unfortunate red ring on the ground, but it's okay. I mean, on Imasock's side, definitely knows that you have to come back.
Oh no!
Oh, yeah.
That was just a convergence of blue dark nuts, and they just completely enveloped.
And I have no idea what that team is.
I was never great at Name That Tune. I was better at hosting it than actually playing it.
Now, Sock does have enough keys to be able to get into this level 3 and advance, so let's see what secrets it holds here.
There's our transport.
Alright, nice map confirmation. I love it, even though, like, I'm sure these runners know what these maps look like. Like, I'm glad that they pick it up because I always forget, like, in what position.
And I mentioned it before on the other channel, I'm not a fan of Second Quest, so...
And there's the meat block.
There's the bait block. It's like they knew. Bait required.
Oh, I love it. But let's see, well, possibly required, unless it's only hiding, like, 2 hearts.
I think they had to go through that to get to where the Triforce is up there.
Oh, okay. Oh, did they start in the apostrophe?
Yes. Oh, but there's the ladder in 3. And the silvers! Back to back! What a trail here!
This is... Okay, but no. Because I rolled this seed too, and the seed was just throwing things at our runners early, and then there was a twist. So we still have room for at least one big shenanigan at the end. It was not that bait block. That bait block was too easy.
Especially since both of them had off the bat picked it up.
Alright, and Sock... I thought he was going to maybe dip and just check the... No, because that's just a lot of rooms to go through just for a nubbin. Listen, there is still potential for this to be a 2-hour seed. And as I have stated in Game 1, you know, it's the computer that rolls the seeds. I just type it in. So, if you love it, if you hate it, I don't care.
Dodging of the red bubbles there.
Well, I mean, it's the running, screaming strat. It works every time.
Cantaloupe disbelief, just casual ladder, casual silver arrows, and right up the way we go, and there's casual Triforce.
See, look at this cozy comfort. Alright, Sock needs to go to get the white sword right now.
Maybe. Hey!
No, because he has 6 hearts. I would have lost at least what remaining marbles I have tonight.
We have level 4, just one screen up and to the right of Vanilla Start.
Excellent. And to answer a question in chat, this is a best of 3. So, Imasock got the first round, and Cantaloupe needs to win this.
Excellent question. How can we see which runners are in the championship brackets?
Of course, it doesn't look like it's working right now. Or maybe there was just... Ah,
I believe just the 2, especially since there were some technical challenges that we had to circumvent between games 1 and 2 that probably delayed the start time by a
about
half
half an
hour
hour. Yeah.
plus.
I mean, but so far these levels haven't been terrible. We haven't seen whiz robes yet, or at least I haven't seen any. But then again, I also wasn't looking at Sock's screen, so there could have been a whiz robe there, and I just missed it.
Sock
There we go.
forgetting that he has ladder.
Happens. Oh,
And
for
there's
gosh
the bow
sakes.
and 4.
This is Triforce and Go now.
Schrodinger's Triforce.
Wait a minute. That's right.
Something, right?
Because we are still missing a small buttload of levels.
We've seen all the levels. Do we know if there's a potential block somewhere?
Well, according to my piece of paper, we have not seen 1, 5, 6, or 7.
Oh, with a half a heart picks up the Triforce.
Red ring in a pinch. And see, now this is where I'm also going to start yelling at Cantaloupe, because Cantaloupe could have had a candle with these checks.
What is Schrodinger's Go mode that you refer to? I believe it's something that I heard Alsoa reference, where you're basically in Go mode but not in Go mode at the same time.
Yes,
and that you have what you need to kill Ganon, but even with 5 hearts, red ring, you still have a bunch of Triforces you have to find, and who knows if there are any other blocks, as there's a heart container there in 7.
yes. Because technically speaking, Imasock can just Triforce and Go, but he hasn't found all the levels yet. And we don't know whether or not the recorder is useful in that respect, or we could have a raft block. Alright, I really would have lost it if Cantaloupe didn't buy that candle. Yep, correct. You go until the seed tells you you are no longer in Go mode.
Alright, Death Mountain letter.
Bomb droppers being stubborn.
Like they do.
And the compass 1 or 2 rooms away from actual location of Triforce. Yep, just 1. 2 is at the waterfall up near First Quest 5.
So is that a pair of hearts in 7?
I did not see it, unfortunately.
I know we saw the 1, I just didn't know if Imasock probably going never 7. Yeah, because I guess 7 shapes. It's one of those don't dig out unless you absolutely have to.
Yeah, and we don't have to. I mean, we know we don't have to, but... And as bad as it is to say, a death right now on Cantaloupe's side would not be the worst thing in the world to happen after he does this last check. I love it. A little stabby after you got that. Okay, so the up and A is good. Now start burning things down. And see, you two had just up and A'd once you found that Betty White was picked upable, and that's a word, on 4 hearts. We could have found this a while ago. But I am calm about this now. I have accepted it. So I believe the bow was up somewhere in like the upper leftish, maybe?
I believe so, and yes, minus 24 for the door repair.
Gross.
Coast item's just a heart.
Alright, so hopefully 4, as awful as it is going to sort of route Cantaloupe in the direction we want him to. Yeah, and you don't fight that unless you have to.
Oh, certainly not. Sock picking up a potion in the tape inning.
Okay, perfect. So, now, Cantaloupe has he's also in Schrodinger's Go mode. I was about to say he has all the pieces, but no, we're still missing some levels here.
Yep, both for Cantaloupe and 4.
Yep, and there we go.
There's the compass. Very timely.
Yep, I mean, so far, very cozy. The only resource that I can really... Alright, and Cantaloupe, why did you up A without getting that key first? You see, they're doing this on purpose. They don't think I yelled enough subconsciously. They knew I wasn't really yelling last seed. Actually, I think it's a combination of, like, seed bleed and, you're kind of, in that headspace. If it's go mode, I just have to now really go fast.
Yeah, in Cantaloupe's case, there's probably going to be a bit more risk due to desperation, being on the brink of elimination with the tournament. Sock, I think it's more of, okay, if I can make the right play and get a distinct advantage, then I'm moving on to the next round. So both have their reasons for making some of those skip decisions here.
I know, but I'm still gonna yell.
And that's fair. You're a broadcast journalist. You have a right to your opinion. Oh.
Okay, so I mean, this to me looks closer like that turret gun you were talking about from Gladiators, but for some reason, and don't ask me why, this looks like E.T. sitting on the toilet pointing a gun at somebody. Yeah, the only reason I said toilet is because that little bottom part, that doesn't really look like his little... He looks like he's leaning back maybe, or doing some sort of matrixing thing. Matrix, there's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, as I'm looking at it, it's like the inverse of the assault station where the American Gladiators were.
Yes! Alright, so the basement heart for Cantaloupe. And I missed it. Where did Sock find level 5?
I missed it too.
Chat, help us out here. Where is level 5?
Hold on. Let me go to the let's see that again.
Oh, there's the whiz robes.
Level 5 is on the corner of Candle Row.
Ah, thank you. Yep, I think so far the consensus in chat is that it's something holding, it's some sort of gun-related thing. Okay, so yeah, double heart 7. Very nice Gleeok kill on Sockside.
And there's Uncle Wizzy.
But they're behaving, and there's only 3 of them.
And they're blocking the Triforce, which Sock immediately picks up.
But that was still a very cozy Wizrobe room.
I mean, cozy by comparison, sure.
Alright, so as far as I can tell right now, there hasn't been many shenanigans. What shenanigan do you want to see that could possibly trip our runners up at this point?
Seeing as where I'm at, it's 9 minutes to midnight. I don't want to see any shenanigans.
Yep. You want to see the inside of your eyelids very shortly.
I most certainly do.
We do apologize. There was some streaming difficulties happening, which were unforeseeable. But I thank you very much for holding out.
I'll hang on as long as I can here. Well, we have a compass on Cantaloupe's side, and it's right next door to where the Triforce is, in 7.
Yep, so if he does the same sort of routing as Imasock, he's going to be finding his level 5 very shortly. And I mean, they're in step with each other, pretty much. Yep, he's heading north, so we're... never mind. And now he's going starboard. To answer a question in chat, there was a problem with the speed gaming servers and the Z1R channel is already in use. So we're on 2.
First race of this best of 3 was on Speed Gaming 2 earlier, but due to the aforementioned server issues, an executive decision was made to have it on this channel.
Yes, and for those of us that were with Seed 1, trust me, this is light years better than what we had to experience. But it was fun. We talked game shows, we talked Mel Brooks movies, we talked Clue. It was awesome.
Most certainly it was. But that's because we had a very, very elaborate slideshow for attempting to keep track of what was going on.
Yes, and it always helps that chat is just so much fun to interact with. Alright, so this is going to put Sock on the trail to do a Death Mountain dig, which if he goes west, he's not going to pull much out except the letter, so this is going to give Cantaloupe some exploration time. I mean, slight edge to Sock right now, just for sheer Triforce count alone, and the red ring, but it's still anyone's game.
Well, I mean, this is kind of one of those don't look now but scenarios, but they're tied in Triforces here.
Yes, they are.
And 11 hearts is not enough for the magical sword. And Cantaloupe taking a couple of stabs at it with the white sword in spite.
Alright, so Sock is doing the same route that Cantaloupe did. Yeah. slight edge to Sock right now, but I mean, level 9 can still do level 9 things, and we still have 2 dungeons outstanding.
And we saw last race that the level 9 thing that was done was putting the bow in level 8.
I think we're going to get some river checks and possibly an East Death Mountain check from Cantaloupe. Does make sense, because he can technically clear all the spots. Alright, here we go. Ooh, and chat is saying that Cantaloupe missed the left spot of the river check. So if something ends up being there, that could be very disastrous. I mean, with all of the high secrets that we had in this particular seed, like, the stream is not giving us anything. I mean, seed, there's the word. Did give
What
us
Eastern Death Mountain is giving is level 1 to Cantaloupe.
Yep. So, I mean, seed giveth, seed taketh. Yep, E for everybody wants to go to bed. Well, I mean, some of you people might be on the West Coast.
To which it'd only be 9 o'clock, as here's level 6.
Alright, where was that?
Oh
'Cause
golly, Death Mountain. Oh, red bubbles everywhere.
Was it the passage between East and West Death Mountain, I think? Or one of those spots there?
So, yeah. Kind of the Death Mountain connector, or Central Dead Mountain, or Death Mountain.
So Cantaloupe is going back in, presumably to either maybe dig some keys out or try to find an item that will take care of an overworld block like the raft. Maybe the any key. I can't imagine there's too much else that would interest him in here.
We have 4 hearts in 1 and 6, picked up respectively by Cantaloupe and Sock. Also possible, yeah, hearts for Big Boy Sword. We saw 11 hearts was not enough to pick it up. It's a random amount of hearts required between 10 and 14.
Ah, so nice to see Pole's voices when you have the bow and arrow.
Oh, it's the thing that they already had.
I know, and I think that was enough. Let's see, is it going to irritate him enough to, yep, make him leave?
Well, if it's a second quest first half, wouldn't that mean that the 3 items are in 4 and not 1?
Yes.
So, yeah, having already picked up the Triforce, that's all that's needed out of 1 for Canada.
Oh, that's right, Floor Heart. I keep forgetting hearts. See, that's why I'm so glad you stayed on with me, so that way you can keep me on track. Okay, so question in chat. then this tripped me up the first time I saw it too, is that even though our runner started with the power bracelet, the seed still is going to put it where it was naturally going to be found. Alright, and this particular check from Cantaloupe then should route him to the passage between East and West Death Mountain, where he will be able to find level 6. No, going to Death Armos,
Or
okay. See, Caleb's just making a liar out of me. That's just what this boils down to today. And unfortunately going the wrong way. We need you to take a right.
there's the Triforce out of 6 for Sock.
Alright, he's cruising, and left with plenty of resources to go dig out East Death Mountain. We'll definitely find one. Uh, 9 was located at level 1. Vanilla level 1. Alright, and I don't think Imasock saw the Waterfall White Sword Cave area, but is running out of checks. Alright, so we've got level 1 here, just has to pull out a couple items, and is going to hopefully bounce very quickly.
Yeah, it's a small number of rooms here. Makes it easy. May not even look for items other than the Triforce.
Alright, so Cantaloupe is routing in level 5. This is good. Sock picks up his Triforce out of 1. Yeah, I agree with chat. He probably won't go back in. Yep, so he's still looking for level 2. Just hasn't routed in yet, but running out of places to check, so... And see, here's a perfect example of why sometimes a boomerang pickup is not the worst thing in the world, even though these likes are relatively soft. You can just stun them with a boomerang and walk right through them to pick up the item. 2 is at the waterfall. Yep, Sokka's heading in the right direction.
Yep, just a couple more screens.
Yep, so fortunately for Cantaloupe, what he missed was a nothing. Alright, and there's the compass to put him on the right path. It was a very cozy little level with the 3 whiz robes in it, but on 2 hearts, I worry slightly.
Fair assessment.
Okay, now I'm even a little more worried. I mean, I know Cantaloupe's good, so my worry is probably very misplaced. Alright, I'm not worried anymore.
Very timely fairy.
just check real quick. Just in case it's a super room with the any key sitting under the block.
And there's the Triforce. You figure Sock's going to 9 now, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's only a short walk. Alright, this time we have all the information that we need, and in this level 9, it is the roar in the door, the pig in the brig, the bacon and the taken. It is Ganon who will be heard one room to the adjacent spot that you're in, and the shutter door that will either open if the pig has been killed and there are enemies in the room, or it will not open after the room has been completely cleared and the pig is still alive. Ooh, I like the yell in the cell.
And this is going to be a Shapes 9.
Well, that means I have to see the map.
Yep, it's going to be time for everybody's favorite game within a game. Find the bomb hole.
And this seed went by so fast, I don't believe we even saw a bomb upgrade.
I don't think we did either.
And did we just see Zelda?
I think we might have. Chat's saying they did.
Well, if chat says that we did, I believe chat.
Picks up another key, is up to 8.
And thankfully Cantaloupe is heading in the right direction. So hopefully it'll be a quick 6, but if you're Team Cantaloupe and you want to see a game 3, you need him to hustle his buns. And you need level 9 to do level 9 things to Sock. But I don't wish level 9 things on anybody.
You know.
No, because, level 9 is just... I've rage quit out of level 9s before.
Well, there's a hint if we had a book.
Yeah, but we didn't even find that. Like, this tracker is so sparse. I haven't seen one like this in a while. Ah, good lucky bomb pack for Imasock.
Tried for pause strats, did Cantaloupe, but ended up bumping the red bubbles while grabbing the key. Thankfully, there's blue bubbles right there.
Yeah, this should be... I think the Triforce was pretty close to this area, so we're going to see both runners in 9, I'm guessing. So here's a question for you, Ferran. When you are dealing with these types of seed sets, do you like to go in sort of a linear path of I'm just going to go in every room until I hit a roadblock, or do you like to just throw yourself down staircases?
I think it depends. If I'm looking for a particular item, then I'm going through all the staircases, but usually I'm otherwise just going in a linear path.
Alright, and let's see, we've got a staircase in 6, because we already saw the red cannon. Now we're seeing some information. The tracker's filling up a little.
What we don't have is intel on where the pig might be squealing.
False piggy.
Yeah, that's a false squeal. That is not a fake squeal.
Yep, and guaranteed Ganon, because there's 3 ways to go and you can't go up.
Oh, not that away. But just before the hour mark, here's Ganon.
Alright, so 8 boops to the snoot, and we will have delicious bacon. And we should see an up A unless there was a shorter walk to Zelda, but chat believes that Imasock did see her before.
I thought it was nearer the front, but I guess Sock just kind of covering the bases here.
Unless he didn't see the shutter door.
Which is also possible.
Yeah, because at this point, unless she's in the top left, you're up and A-ing immediately. And Cantaloupe doing one more mags check.
Hey, 12 works.
Alright, he's headed to 9. So I think at this point, like, for Cantaloupe to snag this victory, if that truly was the princess and Sock missed it, you want Sock to just keep going in the wrong direction. Yep, so only 2 possible explanations. Either that was the princess and he missed it, or it was not the princess, and chat now has my eyesight. Well, we will find out. At least we get to see Cantaloupe in 9.
Didn't want to take out the Patra, now decides to up A.
Alright, so let's, because she wasn't too far, or at least the supposed sighting was around here. Couple rooms in. Yep, there it is.
Right there.
Wait, what?
Oh, it goes the wrong way!
Down!
The door opened as the Tektites were there, and Sock just blew right past.
Okay, now I really got questions. Like, I have all the questions right now.
Maybe heading back in the right direction. Having limited bombs might be helping move back towards that. No, not the stairway, not the stairway, not the stairway. No!
See, now you're even yelling.
Yes, I just had to also bite my tongue so I didn't say something that would get me kicked off a Z1 randomizer too. And that came from the deep desire. Largzilla, you're not wrong. That was the subconscious reasoning.
Well, Cantaloupe is going to make his way through this level 9. I don't know if you have to chuck yourself down a staircase to find Ganon. They're actually in the
I
same
don't know.
room.
Yeah, they were in the same room, high five in there. One at the top, one at the bottom.
All right, chat saying that Sock did take a stair, but maybe there is a path if we just, little door here, a little bomb wall there. Cantaloupe is heading in the right direction.
I'm still just gobsmacked.
Me too, but Cantaloupe is getting close. He should be hearing a roar at some point. Just needs to, I think, maybe go one more up. But yeah, I'm with you. But the stream must go on. Otherwise, we're both going to be sitting here catching flies.
And it's not quite baseball season here yet.
Yeah, we need Sock to get a compass. We need him to see this and just... Or he goes back in the room and sees the shutter door. Alright. Cantaloupe has found Ganon.
And here's Ganon on Cantaloupe's side. Only
Four hits.
Swipes. Stunlock, beautiful. Grab it.
Oh my god, wait. If
Okay.
Sock... Oh my gosh. No, he's in...
If Cantaloupe sees this here...
Oh my gosh. I'm at a loss for words here. I am truly astounded. But everybody, please get your GGs in chat for our race finisher, Cantaloupe, with a official race time GG time of 1 hour, 6 minutes, and 3 seconds. And we are followed by the immediate forfeit from Imasock.
I'm looking at the race chat room, and there's a part of me that's like,
I
get in here and talk about this. I don't want to lay the madness out here.
Yes, and if Sock comes in...
Oh, there we go. Well,
okay.
We have both of them in here. Do we just want to start? Well, GG's to both of you.
Yes.
We're getting a deciding game 3. I'm going to turn it over to Boof and Boom, who apparently has questions.
Well,
lots of them.
I mean, I really need to start with the first one for Sock. Is we were screaming. You downed Ganon. You went one room up, one room to the right. The shutter door opened full of Tektites, and you did not go through the door.
What?
Yes. Zelda was 2 rooms away.
Yeah, Zelda was pretty close to start. Once you had up-A'd, you had gone into the first room, headed over to the right, and then I guess went over the right again. There were Tektites. You headed to the north, but the shutter door to the south had opened while Tektites were jumping around.
Wait. Is this like close to start?
Yes.
Yes.
Or close to, close to the beginning of level 9.
I don't even have that marked on my map. Now it's time to go back, start the game up again, and go find out.
Okay. Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to take a moment to yell at Cantaloupe.
Congratulate Cantaloupe.
Well,
or yell at, which I mean, I'm just I'm trying to be the good cop here. Apparently, Boof and Boom's the
Oh,
bad cop.
Never mind. I don't have the ability to go and check because apparently I never saved.
Well, I mean, it was clipped, so I mean, keep the volume down because Fran did a very large yell.
Well, no, that was after the fact, but yeah, go the VOD will show you.
Okay, but then here's my question, which is more yelling at Cantaloupe than it is at Sock. So you, less than 5 minutes in, you see the white sword item is the old man. You find practically a free heart up at the Death Armos. You find out that the white sword can be picked up on 4 hearts, and then you do not retry to get yourself a candle and white sword. Which ultimately led to you being behind because there was 2 levels that you had to go back, and technically 3 if you want to count the corner bush, that you could have had earlier had you done that particular strategy. And if you're talking, you're on mute. Oh, push to talk is not working. All right. Well, then I will yell at Sock then for a little bit while you figure this out. So it was kind of the same thing with you, Sock, where we had 4 hearts, and then you did not immediately go back to check the white sword, despite passing by the cave a couple times. So I'm curious as to your thought process behind that.
What is Wow, okay. Sorry, I thought I was on push to talk. Apparently I wasn't. So I'm sitting here pushing the button going, why am I not lighting up? I
You're okay.
usually don't check until I have 6. Unless it's something that's like gonna be game breakingly good. But I already had the red ring out of 8. And so I just kind of waited it out until I had something until I had 6 hearts.
Yes, the red ring cantaloupe, it was in a shoot room right past the Triforce in 8. So we were just like, come on, go back to that room. And you didn't.
Alright, I'm still really confused. On my room, or on my map in level 9, I have that marked as a key door.
Nope. It was a shutter.
Oh, my chat's working finally. Push to talk doesn't work too well for me.
All right, now explain yourself.
Well, I thought about it, and I was like, no, I'll just find a candle. And I didn't think about it, and then after about 10 minutes in, I hadn't found a candle. I was like, oh boy, I made a mistake.
Okay. And that's the other one I was going to yell at you at. You bought a key in a candle shop, still had plenty of money left over, and then up and aid without buying the candle. And that's when I officially got even more triggered.
My brain wasn't working proper. I realized I did that much later.
Okay.
I'm gonna blame daylight savings on everything.
Yes, I agree. Hey, at least we get an awesome Game 3, though, coming up next week.
Yeah, that's true. Apparently I walked by Zelda's room like more than one time or something. I don't know. I don't know where that room is, and apparently I have it.
In the Zelda 1 Randomizer 2 chat room, I actually pulled up a clip. You'll see that the clip says wrong way, and you'll be able to see exactly what happened.
Okay. Wow.
And then there was one other question that I had from Seed 1 from Imasock in level 1. The wooden boomerang on the floor. Did you think that was a key?
No, I just forgot I picked it up because I didn't mark it on my tracker. So I'm sitting here going, "What did I miss?" And so I went and cleared the blue Lionel room that was in the bottom right side foot. And then I got about, I don't know, 2 or 3 rooms north, and I went, wait a second, no, I think I picked something up. And that's when I had to open up the start menu and look and went, oh, that's right, it was the boomerang. And then I left.
Okay. Because we were thinking, just because of like how well it was blending in with the floor, we're like, does he know? Was it a key? Maybe he thought it was a key?
Yeah, it's just me wasting time. That's all.
Nope. But I mean, you both put on a really good race, and we are now forced to game 3. This is awesome. Well, it's awesome for us because we like more Zelda. But I mean, this seed wasn't bad. You know, the tracker's practically not filled in. This is fantastic.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was a little surprised how quick Silvers and Bow, and we started recorder and we got Power Bracelet very early, and I'm like, oh, I don't have to dig anything else. And hopefully I'd find a magic key or red ring to help if I saw one, but never did see any of it, and was like, okay, let's go 9. But 9 can do things to people, especially when you do multiple seeds in one day. You can easily make a mistake.
Oh yeah, seed bleed is real, and trust me, the weird stuff I was saying, yeah, trust me, it was a night.
Yep, that's for sure. I still cannot believe that.
Nope, it is okay.
This will be one to watch back. If for nothing else, just entertainment from all aspects.
Alright, so it does look like there's only possibly one more race going on right now on the Z1 randomizer channel, F. Coughlin versus Rooslugs, that started at 11:30, so they could still be going. Everybody go over there and give them support if you can, or jump into bed if you're on Burgundy. But you can fall asleep to Z1R. I've done that.
Yep, I most certainly can and will, and I don't know if I'll be jumping necessarily, dealing with this rib injury, but I will nestle myself in and enjoy the rest of the evening here. Make sure to give both of our runners a follow. They've been fantastic for you, and thank you to Cammy and Renikai for scrambling to get this here on Z1 Randomizer 2. And also helping with the tracking as well. For my broadcast partner, Boof and Boom, I'm Ferran Burgundy, saying until next time, stay classy, my friends, and more importantly, stay safe. Good night, everybody.
Good night.